Hey there, let's talk about the three financial systems that you need to oversee as an owner in your business. So, as the owner in your business, whether you like it or not, you are also the CFO. Now, the title of Chief Financial Officer is likely a very reluctant title that you've taken on. But as a business owner, you really want to be thinking about how money moves in and out of your business. So, these are the three systems that you want to be thinking about. The first one is taxes. Now, chances are you have a tax account, so you can kind of leave that off for them and not have to worry about it too much. They're going to be the ones that file your tax forms and look for ways to save you money on your taxes. Now, all that being said, you're still overseeing the tax strategy within your business, and you really want to work in partnership with your tax accountant so that he or she really understands what's happening in your business. I see too many business owners hoping that their tax accountant is going to be aware of the changes that are happening in your business, and they're really looking for you to be proactive. So anytime you have changes within your business, maybe your business has doubled its revenue in a year, you really need to let them know so that they can plan a little bit better for you in terms of your tax payments, and maybe there's some tax modifications that they want to do in terms of how you file your taxes. The second system that you need to be overseeing as the reluctant CFO of your business is that of bookkeeping. So bookkeeping is essentially your record-keeping system for your accounting. For lack of a better word, it's data entry for your dollars. So it's really taking a look at the history of what's happened in your business over the last few weeks, over the last month, over the last year if you haven't done your bookkeeping in a while, and you're really recording your sales transactions and your expense transactions. At the very minimum, you need to have an Excel spreadsheet that tracks those two things. Create one tab for your sales and one tab for your expenses. Once you get into a little bit more sophistication, or I would say more transactions within your business, you do want to be thinking of taking on accounting software. So that's pretty much the second stage of your bookkeeping development. And you probably want to get into something like QuickBooks. QuickBooks is what I think the most grown up of all the tools. There's certainly several other options for you to consider. And then the third one is you may want to hire a bookkeeper. So when your business is really, really busy and you find that you're spending too much time doing your bookkeeping, doing your accounting, and you're ready to invest in that, I would take on a bookkeeper so that they can manage that. So keep in mind, this bookkeeping system within your business is really recording your history. From that history, you get information. You get those glorious reports that tell you how your business has performed over a period of time. It's from these reports that you can start to make decisions about where you want your business to go in the future, which is the third system within your CFO hat. So financial planning, financial strategy is that third system, and that's where you are planning for your business. You are looking into the future, which often involves guessing and estimating, especially in the beginning, while you may not completely understand how your business is working, you're making up guesses. And those guesses typically come in the form of creating sales goals. You can call them sales projections, sales forecasts. It's all the same thing. You're creating a revenue plan for the future. That ties back to your marketing plan. If you want to sell $1 million, I can put that on paper as your sales goal, but you got to have a marketing plan to back it up. The other piece of it is an expense budget. So how is it that you want to spend money in your business going forward over the next year, over the next 2 years? What does that look like? It really forces you to be intentional with your decision making. The last financial tool that I really like, and this is what I teach people how to do, and this is what I encourage, and I actually build this for clients as well, is a cash flow plan. Now, when I do this for people, I'm creating for at least 2 years upcoming, and we're really lining up the cash payments that come from your sales contracts and your sales goals and the outflows, your expenses, your equity draws, any asset investments you make, any debt repayments you have. So that we're really taking a look at a healthy, healthy business over a period of time. And so that's the financial strategy piece. So as the reluctant CFO, as the owner of your business, make sure that you understand that you are overseeing these three parts: taxes, bookkeeping, financial strategy. And you can always have people that help guide you. You can hire a tax accountant to help you with your taxes and file your taxes for you. You can hire a bookkeeper to help you with your bookkeeping and to do your monthly accounting. And you can hire financial strategists. That's me. That's what I do to help you with your financial strategy. But at the end of the day, you're the decision maker, and I want you to be intentional with your dollars.